As an educator, I find that it is extremely crucial to have different systems in place in order to keep myself organized and to keep students organized. And it's also important to make sure students have information at their fingertips. So, some tips and tricks that I would like to share with you today is that one, I utilize a an agenda with my students. So every day I meet with my students for 3 times out of the week due to it being block schedules. So there's a timer in the slideshow for their warm up, and the timer counts down. It lets them know what we're going to focus on for that particular day. Another thing is I use numbers for my tasks. And so this was for the 6 week. So therefore, each task is listed using the number 6. And so, for example, for the warm up is 6.0. So that's one tip that I find that is very helpful with using numbers with assignments because students can find them pretty easy when going to our Google Stream. So there are different numbers there, and so they can find those numbered tasks easily. And then if a student enters into class and they're late, they can always go immediately to the week post and find all the documents and everything that we're going to use throughout the week. And so they can bring up the agenda on their own screen to see what is happening. I also include a week at a glance, and it's posted in my Google Classroom. But the link is also shared with parents, and so it is a live document that is updated on a weekly basis. And within that particular document, it lists the same information that's in the agenda. However, students and parents have access to the week at a glance, and that way students can prepare for their week and they know what is happening throughout the week, and they can balance out their classes, especially for high school since I am a high school teacher. So you will see that we meet Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and pretty much they'll be able to see what is happening in class. And again, this is week 7. So pretty much if you just continue to scroll down, it'll just continue to go to all of the weeks that we've had. And you can use Bitmojis in there to have little decorations if you wish to have decorations in your week at a glance. But again, it will let parents know what is happening and it lets students know how to prepare for that particular week. So, week at a glance is very helpful to provide for students and parents. The agenda is helpful to provide to students. And I start with a warm up. That warm up is for 10 minutes. That way, I'm not having to repeat myself over and over again because students are like, "What are we doing, Mrs. Collins? What's happening?" So they automatically know for the first 10 minutes they are to work on their warm up. So the warm up may end up being a catalyst quote, it may end up being a catalyst grammar task. It just depends. And so you'll see that sometimes I utilize different pictures for students to write about, and other times I am using quotes that I find on the internet. And so then they will respond to those particular quotes. So, again, this is the first 10 minutes of class, and those catalyst quotes are or grammar, whatever the warm up is that I am doing for that week. So, and all of the materials are there as well. And the last thing I want to say is that the Classwork tab is alphabetized by different categories. So that way students can readily find things fairly quickly. And all of my information for my unit 1 is, or unit 3 is under here. So if it's unit 1, etc., then we'll have a unit 1 or a unit 2. And so this was the very first week of school. And then again, the week at a glance is there as well. And we have important links. So hopefully you're staying organized, you're helping your students stay organized. And the last thing is I have a how-to video section. So that way, if students need to know how to do something, I can redirect them there and they can watch the video on their own time and figure out what they need to. Hopefully, if you found this information very helpful, you will share it with others, you will like the video, and you will subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos that I put out. Have a great day.